Good morning, everyone. My name is Caio de Aragon, and welcome to Up to the Minute. So today I have here co-host with me, Carolina Linares, and also we have a really special guest, Gabriela Zambrano. We're going to talk a little bit about the Exporting to Latin American event coming up soon, but we also want to talk about some partnership that HCC has done to help small business to grow. So please, Gabriela, can you tell a little bit about how does that all work?
Yes, of course. So I'm the director of the Houston MBDA Business Center, and MBDA is the federal program existed to help minority-owned business to grow. And as you know, 90% of the consumers goes around the world. And our director, so I have kind of two bosses, Houston Community College and the Minority Business Development Agency. The Minority Business Development Agency Director, Henry Childs, is all about supporting business abroad, going global markets. So there's another center which is located in San Antonio, the MBDA San Antonio Business Center, and they're focused on exporting to Latin America. So we decided to partner together with the Houston Community College and the City of Houston to bring up this event called Exporting to Latin America, since almost 20% of business from the Port of Houston goes to Latin America.
Awesome. So about MBDA, what type of support do you guys give for small business? It's something that anyone can actually go for it. Let's say, like, I want to open my company. I'm like in the first steps. Do you guys help this, or it's more when the company's already open and they already have an idea what they're doing? Like, how does that work?
So our agency, our business centers have huge goals to meet. So we have to meet financial, procurement, and jobs created. So our agency was especially created to help business that already existed, that at least have $1 million in revenue, and they have, I believe, like 4 employees. And we mainly helping them with business consulting, certification, federal procurement, and so forth, and connections as well.
Oh, that's awesome. And can you talk a little bit about the other event that happened, Subs and Sandwiches? What was that?
So that's our trademark event that we have.
Okay.
Imagine we have, I believe, 18. We closed the last one yesterday. It's very excited. It's with Turner Construction. And this is an event that was created like 6 years ago. Last year we had 8, and this year is 18. So as you can see, we're growing and people are reaching out to us. And it's an event where subcontractors meet with the primes. And the way that it is you come, it's an hour and a half, everyone introduces themselves, and then they end up meeting estimators and project manager. And we're trying to see if by that connection they actually can get a contract. And if they do, or if they need help, then our business centers will help them, as long as they're our clients. But anybody's always welcome to attend to our events.
Oh, that's awesome. So it's like a network event where people have opportunities to meet, and also maybe from there even get a job, or
So it's not so much a networking. This is like you go to work, kind of like an interview.
Okay.
You go to an interview with the prime and you say, listen, my job is to pour concrete. I want to grow. I believe the project you have in downtown will be a great match. How can I be a subcontractor? Because each prime has different sets of what exactly they need in order for you to be a vendor with them. So this is not the opportunity to be like, hey, I'm your friend, but this is more like you introduce yourself. You do your elevator pitch to the prime. And hopefully, after that first introduction, you can start getting contracts with them, start getting ready for the next contract, because some of these big primes, they have ongoing contracts. So you might not get the opportunity today, but you will get the opportunity tomorrow.
Awesome. So we actually have an event this Friday, correct? At 8:30 a.m.?
That is correct. It's Exporting to Latin America. It's at 8:30 a.m. to 12. Heads up, it's sold out.
Oh.
Yes, which is kind of neat because I was a little bit concerned. Our keynote speaker is Adolfo Garcia Estrada. He's the Deputy Consul General of Mexico. As you know, last week, the updated NAFTA, which is now called the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, was signed. So we believe he can give us a little update to all the small business owners how to continue to trade to Mexico, because Mexico is the biggest trade. I mean, Texas trades, the number 1 trade partner is Mexico.
Well, so it's sold out. Maybe next time, guys.
I know. Sorry.
So, Carolina, you want to talk about the event that's going on, the Harry Potter?
Well, do you like Harry Potter?
I do like Harry Potter.
Well, to celebrate the Tri-Wizard Tournament tonight, the HCC English Department is hosting a Harry Potter book night in celebration of the infamous and deadly tournament hosted by Hogwarts. So it is said that HCC will be the only such celebration in Houston and one of the only 3 in Texas. So that's very important. It is also an opportunity to collect food for the Houston Food Bank. So please just bring non-perishable items as well. And don't forget, it's going to be this Thursday, February the 6th at Central Campus. It's going to be at the Learning Hub Science Building, room 100, and from 4 to 7. So it's free and open to all.
Yeah, and I heard they're going to have some food over there, just saying, you know.
Yeah, so
I like events like
students,
this. Too,
yeah,
so.
we love events where they give us free food. So save the date.
And another thing that we have going on is Black Girl Magic. The HCC Southwest Student Life Office is hosting a Black History Month. Celebrating the success of Black women in the USA. Don't miss at the Student Government Association, Black Girl Magic. Claiming and reclaiming your presence during the Black Girl journey. Dr. Gianita D. Sims, Dean of Graduated College, University of Central Oklahoma, is going to be the keynote speaker. And it's going to be at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Monday, February 10th, the West Loop Campus Auditorium. So this event, as we are discussing a little bit, they're going to talk about the Black girl journey, cultivating relationship, and how to maximize the potential. I think it's going to be a really good event. A lot of people need to reflect about what's going on with the world, with the races, but also, you know, give some space to really reflect about the change that we need to do. And yeah, and it's a really important month too. And can you tell me about what's going on this Friday? Actually, it's Tuesday. Sorry.
Tuesday, yeah, February the 11th. So join the Spring Branch Office of Student Life to show your commitment to end dating and relationship violence. So a special speaker will share their experience as a survivor. It's going to be at noon at Spring Branch Campus Eagle Room. So save the date. This is a very important topic to take into account. So about the SGA meetings for the Students Government Association, do you want to tell us about this event going on Tuesday as well?
Yeah, the first, we end up skipping one. It's Love Shouldn't Hurt. This is going to be on Tuesday, February 11th, and this is about dating and the relationship violence. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that you know, you've heard about, had this issue in a relationship. They got harassed somehow, and I think it's a topic that people didn't like to talk about because it's something that, first, people think that didn't exist because most women, they keep quiet when that happens, and I've met girls and friends that haven't been through this, and they think sometimes it's normal or it was a one-time thing when it's not. You know, and I think I'm glad to hear this events like this because this is a way of reflecting and showing to people that this type of issue really happens and also trying to bring and find solution for this. So this is going to be Tuesday, February 11th at noon on Spring Branch campus on the Eagle Room. And let's talk about now the...
Yeah, well, I was going to mention that even like... you think that only happens to you, right? So when you hear about that happening to other people and you relate yourselves to those kind of situations, maybe it's not the whole violence, but maybe you're just not feeling comfortable with some things, and having those like related situations might be very helpful for you, like just to maybe hear about another situation that's happening to someone else.
Yeah. The worst thing you can do is be scared of being in a relationship because you don't want to leave because you're scared of them doing something, but you also staying, you're going to suffer because you're not happy with the person. So it's just like, it sounds like a lose-lose situation, but it's not, you know. And it's always seek help, friends, family, you know. There's always people that can help, especially even in HCC, you know. We have counselors, we have people that are here to help. So make sure, you know, we look for that, even advisors, you know, and we're ready for this. So let's talk about the SGA meetings now.
Okay, so that's going to be happening February the 11th at the Coleman from 11 to 11:30 a.m. So like I told you, the SGA is the Student Government Association. This is very helpful for students just to like speak up about anything that you want to add to it or you're uncomfortable about. So it's the Student Body General Assembly for clubs and organizations to qualify for the CAB and to update students on upcoming campus events. So it's going to be at Spring Branch campus and at 4:30 p.m. at the Commons.
And talk about clubs. One of the things too that I've always seen a lot of jobs they wanted to be involved with clubs because they think this is not just a sign of you have a good relationship, but you're actually putting your time into something that you're not getting paid to it. So I've seen a lot of people that they get hired just the fact that they don't have a full resume, but they have something that says they were in a club, they were active in a club. And I've seen a lot of schools they really try to enforce that because first it's a way of meeting people, communicating with people, and making friends and networking too. And again, it's usually you're doing something that you enjoy doing. So you can always if you have a skill, if you like doing something, an activity, you can always improve that by just going to the clubs.
Absolutely. And there are so many. So besides like networking, like you said, like companies, when they try to have an interview with you, they see those qualities in you. Like you have the ability to communicate with different people. You gain leadership. You have a lot of leadership in these organizations. So yeah, just get involved in as many clubs as you can. Like just try to relate to one and stick to it because it's going to help you for your leadership skills as well.
Awesome. Did we talk about the You Can Count on Us? I thought you kind of mentioned, but I'm not sure if we got into
Oh,
detail.
no. So this is the census. We have been discussing the 220 census is nearing. So we are spreading the word about the importance of being counted. A lot of people don't know about, like, some people just want to be anonymous about, so it's completely 100 confidential. The census is once a decade, so every 10 years. They count everyone in the U.S. So whether you are documented or undocumented, this is anonymous. They just want you count the numbers. So this is very important. And if you allow yourself to be counted, it is said to be loss of, well, if you don't, to lose 10,000 that could go toward $1 billion needed. So for clinics or programs in schools. So it's very important. So just know about this. It's anonymous and. Just do it for the benefit of all these programs in schools.
Definitely. And how can we do that? So we can do that online, right?
Yes, yeah. So you can do that online, over the phone, and by email. So you can also visit the 2020census.gov, and it's very easy. It's very accessible for everyone.
So come on, guys. We need to ask you to do that. It's going to be important for everybody. And again, it's not just about the numbers, but once you fill out the survey and they know like where you are and also like what is your stance of leaving, they actually can do something about it. Change the way they distribute funds and the way everything works. So you're not just going to be helping yourself, you're going to be helping the whole community. So really think about it. And honestly, it doesn't take anything. It's probably going to spend like 5-10 minutes. So please do it for us and for everybody else. So let's talk about Be the Match. What's going on with that?
Whoa, very important. So meet Maya, an HCC student. She's fighting through her sickle cell anemia. So she's staying in school, but she needs our help. So if you can please join that bethematch.org, HCC, or just text HCC to 61474 to help her with a bone marrow transplant.
Yes, it's complicated situation, and and I think the best way to actually try to get help is just promoting and trying to reach out as many people as you want. So even if you can help, at least like share it and try to see if someone that can actually help this person. It could be someone that it could be you. So it's always good to do something for other people.
It's actually very easy. It's just a mouth swab, so it won't take much time. And you can save a life, so it's very important.
And next event. Okay, that's that's even more. That's really important event that's going on. I Heart February. So February is American Heart Month, and I'm pretty sure you know, or even you, or you have someone in your family that has gone through some sort of heart disease. And you know, my father had a heart attack and he almost died, and it's something that's here. And unfortunately, it just keep raising according to, you know, habits, and that's why it's important to be a health person, so to avoid that in the future. So this month, it's to really reflect about and try to come up with thoughts and ways to know how can you actually avoid going through this. And HCC is here to help. We're going to be having events on the campus talking about, you know, your habits, how can you improve, how can you, you know, see how to escape from this heart disease. So tell us a little bit more about it.
So campuses throughout the district will offer different events. So if you are on campus, you might be able to even appear on camera for this month. And since the first Friday of every February is National Go Red Day, so HCC is asking faculty, staff, and students to wear the red these Fridays. So tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're asking everyone to wear red, and you will actually be able to be on camera if you're wearing red.
I love
obviously.
red. Red's my favorite
Me
color.
too. Yeah.
Awesome. And yeah, and make sure to use the hashtag too if you post in the picture with your beautiful red shirt. We are HCC and Go Red for Women. And finally, we want to grow our audience, so please make sure to like our page, make sure to share with everybody, share with the grandma, your dog, your mom, everybody. You know, we have a beautiful production here, and it's fun to do things like this, but we definitely need your help to keep improving. And so make sure you put a comment, you like, and thank you so much for watching. I'm Caio de Aragon.
Carolina Linares.
Gabriela Zambrano.
Thank you so
for
much.
watching.
See you in the next Up to the Minute.